Hi there, this is Carrie from Stampin CT, and it's time to spend a little bit of time in the craft room with Oliver the Crafty Pup and Dale.
Howdy.
And so we have a really fun project for you today. We're going to show you a technique that I think you're going to absolutely love. So we will wait just a moment to see who's able to jump in and watch the live video. But if you are catching this part of the video, chances are you're watching the replay either on Facebook or YouTube. So welcome, replay crew. We love you too. And those that are able to catch us live, we appreciate you taking a minute to jump on and craft with us. Let me take a look right quick. Yep, we've got some friends hopping in. So, you know, we always like to go ahead and jump into the crafting because I know that's what you're here for. We do have an announcement at the end. It's something we've told you before, but if you want to hang around to the end, we have a lot of cards to show you today. A lot of happy mail. Yesterday was my birthday, so I've gotten some absolutely amazing cards, and I want to share those with you. I love the creativity. It's so exciting to get cards, and it just reminds me of how powerful those handmade cards are. Any card is nice, but a handmade card is really, really awesome. So we're going to go ahead and start with our project. I hope you'll stick around to the end of the video so you can see those cards that I received. But today we're going to talk about a mirror image. And so this is the project that we're going to recreate for you, show you how this was done. So two cute little bears exchanging packages for Christmas. Sweet and simple little card. And I don't think it looks hard, does it?
Doesn't look hard.
It's not hard, is it?
No, it's not.
So we are using the Beary Cute bundle, which is a stamp punch bundle. You have seen us use this before. And so this is where the images are coming from. But if you'll notice, that little bear is facing one way. And we have a bear on our card going both directions. So how did we do that? Dale's going to show you. It's really cool. And then, of course, this does come with the bear punch, too. So the bear that is standing punches out. The rest of those, if you want them, then you have to fussy cut them out. And we've got a couple packages that we're using today. Those will be fussy cut out. And we'll just show you how easy it is to make this card. Okay, we are using a piece of the Beary Christmas Designer Series paper. And again, you've seen us use this before. We absolutely love the colors and the patterns on the Designer Series paper. Sweater weather, super fun and cute. So we love this paper. We've used it a good bit. And then we are bringing in kind of an old friend, aren't we?
Absolutely. The
scalloped contour dies. These have been around in the annual catalog for a couple of years now. This largest frame goes all the way on your card front. So let me flip this over so you can kind of see. It pretty much covers your card front with just a very small border around it. We're using that next size down today,
yes.
Aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Now this does go with a stamp set called Color and Contour. So you've got a couple of floral images that you can cut out. Then you've got a cool border. Where's that border die? Oh, yeah, right there. You've got a cool border die that comes with this with the little scallop. So this has been a really versatile die set. So even if you don't want necessarily the stamp set, you just really love these frames. If you don't have this, it's a great set to have in your collection. Okay, Dee, let's bring in the star of the show so you can show us what we're going to use to create the mirror image. So you know we love the silicone craft sheet.
Yes, yes.
Right? One of the reasons that I got it initially is I had used a hot glue gun on my crafting mat and left some spots where the glue burned the mat. And so it's kind of got some rough spots where I burned my mat. So it is perfect if you're using a hot glue gun. Any kind of adhesive does not stick to the mat. And like the liquid glue, you can just let it dry and wipe it right off. You can rinse it off. What else do we use it for, Dee?
Well,
if you have a stamparatus, we like to put it in.
If you already peeled your dimensional backs, you can set the piece on there.
True. Let's say you're making a card and you have some glue on a piece and then you realize, oh, I'm not ready for that yet, or you've had to take a card apart, you can stick it to your silicone craft sheet and then that will just pull right off. Sometimes if I'm making a lot of projects, especially with dimensionals, I'll go ahead and peel the backing off and just line them up on here. We use this a lot. If Dale's using the fine tip liquid glue, fine tip glue pen, he'll put the item on here, and that way if a little bit goes off the edge, it doesn't stick to any paper, doesn't ruin your work surface. So a great little utilitarian tool that we have, but it's going to do something really cool today. So we'll get started on our project. You want to hand me the bone folder? What you need?
Sure. I was gonna. Nothing.
What?
I'm gonna grab the
I've got you a piercing mat. Yes,
Okay.
I knew you were going to need that. So we're starting this one. We're going to use a real red card base, and I was going to glue that inside panel in, but we need to do a little stamping first. Remember, because I didn't show this part, but we put a couple little packages inside this card. This one is Mossy Meadow, and this one's going to be real red. So we're going to mix it up just a tiny bit. So we'll bring in our stamping mat, our piercing mat. So remember, if you're using a photopolymer stamp set, slide that all the way in. There you go. If you're using photopolymer, you want to be sure to use your piercing mat, a mouse pad, a stack of paper, something to give a little cushion so that you get the very best image you can. And we're going to do a couple little packages. There's lots of stamping today.
Oh,
I'll
yes.
take that so it doesn't get on anything. Thanks. I guess Dale's going to do a lot of stamping today, right?
I will do a little bit.
So just stamp a couple packages on the inside. I'm not always great about decorating the inside of my cards, but this is super cute. And then that way I can glue that inside panel in. I'll take that stamp, thank you. And I'm just setting these over on my chamois. Y'all know we just keep a chamois right next to the work surface so we can keep from getting ink on stuff. Isn't that a great idea? I'll take that glue too, Sugar.
All right.
Oh, I think you need your piercing mat, don't you?
I'll get it back in just a moment.
Okay. All right, let's show them how to do it.
All right. So we're gonna get started while you're doing that, right?
Okay.
Do we have a piece of that grid paper right quick?
Sure. Let me grab it for you.
All right.
Well, first, let me put this glue down. But yes, I can grab a piece. It's in the back of that. Oh, I just stuck that down too quickly. That's okay. It's in the back of that cart. You see it? Can you reach it?
Yeah. I use the one that's covered.
That's going to be too shiny, I think, in the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going underneath?
Going
Okay.
underneath.
That is actually a piece of, I don't think we sell this anymore, the Stamparatus grid paper. But I need that glue holder, please.
Oh,
But my friend Judy ran that through a laminator, which is pretty awesome. But it's not great to use on camera because it's a little bit shiny.
I'm gonna have to do this a little. Well,
What?
let's see if we can do it so that everybody can see it.
Okay. So what color ink do you have? Not of
I got
navy?
not a navy here, and what I'm gonna try to do is we're gonna go slow today, and we're gonna try to be successful.
Okay. But we've got two cut in case, right?
Yeah. And so I'm gonna put this down so that this line on the grid paper that runs through is on the same line as the. Oh wait. I can't do that because I got to use this silicone craft sheet to. This will work. I need that side. I'm gonna stamp a bear on here.
Onto your silicone craft sheet.
Onto my silicone craft
Okay.
sheet. And I'm going to use the lines on the craft sheet to try to line him up.
The grid paper.
Yeah, on the grid paper.
Okay. Because you can actually see through your silicone craft sheet. I did not know that until a couple months ago. I saw someone share. And especially if you have some good lighting up above, it really is kind of translucent. You can see through it. So now Dale's going to
I'm going to flip this over.
put our paper over there.
And if you can just kind of see through. You can see through make sure that we're getting the bear in line. And
Positioned where you want him.
And then I want to try to put it down. What you'll see is that this image will be a little bit lighter than the full strength image on the other side.
But not much. I can't really tell a huge difference.
I got him a little bit further in this time.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think? Let's bring it up. What do you think?
I like
Looks
it.
pretty good.
Looks pretty
I
good.
like it. Okay. So now do I need to wipe that off for
yes,
you?
wipe that off.
Okay.
And then we want to take.
It's like magic.
And we're going to.
Here, why don't you put that back under, or can we take that grid paper out, or you still need it?
Oh, we can take the grid paper out.
Okay. It's just a little bit too shiny, I think.
All right.
Alrighty. So now you're going to come in with the bear.
And now.
You need this?
I need that.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put the.
I don't think you're in the camera.
Okay. I put the red scarf on the silicone craft sheet so that the scarf will be flowing the opposite direction.
Okay, I'm going to move that ink pad so we
Okay.
don't end up with...
You want this one too?
Yeah, sure. Okie dokie.
And let's see if we can get this up here. And you got to get it fairly close, and you can kind of see it, the transparency of it coming through. And then get it set down and just kind of hold steady, even pressure.
Okay, let that ink transfer, because it stays wet on the craft sheet for longer than it would on paper.
Kind of smudged it a little bit.
Let me see. I think it's fine. I think it's super cute. Let me have that and I'll clean it off.
Okay.
Uh-oh, where is the scarf?
The
Oh,
scarf
there it
is
is.
right there, and the bear is right there.
Okay, let me clean those off with the chamois.
All right, and so now let's see if we can get the other bear in here.
Okay. You need your ink, Mac?
Yes, please. You'll clean my scarf.
Okay.
Okay. And now we're gonna taking it slow and easy.
Mm-hmm. Lots of stamping. And of course, we have retired the Stamparatus, but if you have one, you can set this up on your Stamparatus too, can't you?
Sure.
I know a lot of you have one. Great stamp positioning tool.
There you
Dokie. And what scarf does this one get?
This one gets the green scarf.
Green scarf. Okay. We're pulling in lots of colors from the Designer Series paper too, which makes it really fun. If you're ever struggling with what colors to use for your card base, your layers, your ink, then just take a look at your Designer Series paper, either on the back of the packaging or in the catalog, and it will tell you what colors are included in that paper. Now, it may be different shades of them, but it'll at least head you in the right direction. No smudges?
No smudges.
Okay, awesome.
I do got ink on my fingers. And,
You have ink on your fingers?
okay.
Well, that means you're really stamping. That's what that means.
All right. And then
A
now,
true stamper has ink on his fingers.
you want this one?
Yeah, let's come over this way just a little bit. We'll show again on our original sample. I put some ribbon under and intended to tie a bow, and we kind of went a different direction. So I don't think I'm going to put that ribbon underneath the focal image this time. I think I'm going to put the bow over on the right-hand side. So make a little adjustment.
The steady, even pressure. Man, I want to rock it so bad.
No, don't rock it. You'll get a halo. You want to go straight down and straight up, and you're giving several seconds to let the ink transfer, so that's good. You're a good stamper, Dee. Okay. Where are we at? All the stamping is done, right?
Let's put the card front on.
Okay.
Give that a chance to dry for a little bit.
Okay. And yeah, we'll take that piece of Designer Series paper with the presents on it. And do our little dot, dot, not a lot trick.
And
Squiggle in the middle for fun. Yes, that's what we say. That's our motto, isn't it?
Okay.
Don't make sure it's not going upside down. Remember the other day? I've only been stamping for what, 15, 18 years, and I put my card together where it opened like that. We all do it, don't we?
I was about to do it. So.
And this paper, you can kind of look at the packages and decide which way you want it up. The bows are on all different sides, and not a lot of it shows with this card, but we thought that was fun to put the packages back behind it because we still have the little gifts that they're exchanging to put on our card, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So cute. Now you're going to be shocked.
What's that?
I popped up the focal image. Shocked?
Yes, they can't see my shocked face, but it is definitely shocked. Okay.
So I'll get this out of the way, and we'll put some dimensionals on the back of there.
Okay.
And I realized I pushed that card out of the way so we'd have more room, and that's where all my cards are that I need to share in just a minute. You'll hear a little bit of racket in the background. Roll that cart back over here. Do we need a bigger craft room? Is that the problem?
Yeah, that is the problem. Let's just go with that.
A craft house. I was messaging with my friend Lisa the other day, and we were talking about having a craft house, and you really just need a bedroom and a small kitchen, small bathroom. That'd be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you would want some woodworking area too, wouldn't you?
Well, you can't really do woodworking and that's other stuff.
Well, that's true, because too much dust.
Yeah.
Got it?
Got it.
All right, we'll put that on. And then I should have been tying a bow while you were doing that, but we'll get it in a second. I think you've got the ribbon over there. Really, really cute. Okay, while you work on putting little packages on, we've got them stuck to some glue dots just to keep up with them, because Dale did fussy cut those out. And we noticed in the Merriest Trees dies there's some packages, and Dale did try that with these little packages, but it didn't really work, did it? It chopped your bow off, so you just had to fussy cut these out, which if you enjoy that, that would be good. Now, the other thing you could put these little bears, Dale's original thought was around a campfire, which would be adorable. But we don't have a campfire stamp that we could find. And then the other thing we thought about was putting a little tree, a Christmas tree, in the Merriest Trees dies. You've got those dies, and then in that Walk in the Forest paper, there's lots of trees you could fussy cut or use the Merriest Trees dies to cut out. So you've got a lot of options. So if you have this set and you have a silicone craft sheet, I really hope you'll give this a try. Could I have the snips?
Yes.
Where you want to snip right there?
I'll cut your finger.
Don't do it. I have cut my finger when I was doing a video before, and that did not go super well. Of course, you know, in that situation, it was bleeding like crazy. I was trying not to ruin the card.
Got a couple of these.
Okay. Put that on with glue dots, and we'll kind of put that in the opposite corner from our red one is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
It'd be cute. And then we're going to have this project done. So you can see, not hard at all. I think from start to finish, less than 20 minutes. Of course, we had our pieces cut out, but Dale did a lot of stamping, which was really fun. All right, you got it?
Got it.
Look how sweet and cute that is. Now, you could certainly embellish it if you wanted to. We'll bring in our original sample. They look pretty close. Really, really fun. Such a cute card. That's a great idea, Dee. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
All right. So
It was a lot of fun.
it is fun. So be sure, if you don't have a silicone craft sheet, I think we looked the other day and they're what, like $6? Very inexpensive. You can just add that to your order. And there's so much you can do with it. Believe me, you are not going to ever regret getting a silicone craft sheet. It's an amazing tool to have in your stamp room. Okay, let's talk a little bit about our announcement. And like I said, you guys have probably already heard that Stampin' Up! Is doing an amazing special on the starter kit. I just realized what I didn't do. They're doing an amazing special on the starter kit, and you can either get 35% off, which makes the starter kit about $65, and you get to pick $125 worth of product, or you can go the other route and get 35% more, which gives you $168 worth of product for just $99, because we're celebrating 35 years as a company, our anniversary or birthday, whichever way you want to go with it. But isn't that awesome? Such a great opportunity to try out being a demonstrator. And if you love it, you can stick around with us and be a super inspired stamper on our team. And if you don't, you can just go back to being a customer. I had someone ask me, actually a couple people this week, do I have to do classes and the things that you do? And you absolutely do not. You can just come and be part of our team, enjoy stamping and crafting. We have a lot of benefits being on our team. And then, of course, there's a lot of benefits being a demonstrator. But one of the other things that Stampin' Up! Is throwing, kind of the cherry on top, is that you get to attend the onstage. It's a virtual onstage at home on the 11th of November for free. So that is something that a lot of us registered and paid $77 for. So another awesome, awesome perk of being a demonstrator right now. So let me know if you have any questions. I didn't pick a winner of our door prize.
Uh-oh.
I was sitting there drinking coffee like I was all ready. So I will announce that. But, you know, last week we had the sponge daubers because we used this with the silicone craft sheet to add some glue to our piece of vellum. So that's our door prize, and I will just announce that on Stamp with CT page. And then this week I've got some of the basic rhinestone jewels. These are such a great embellishment. They've been around forever, but they just add a little sparkle. They would have been good on this card.
Yeah,
you could have added a few. Okay, let's show a couple of cards that we've received. And I've got a little gift, too, I want to share with you. Let me move stuff out of the way. Okay, I can't really think of anything right now, Dee, that we've got going on for anybody to register for or anything. So this very first card, this I think is made with, I can't think of the name of it. Modern, what is it? The Garden.
Modern, is it Garden Walk?
Garden Walk. Thank you. This is a beautiful, beautiful card from my friend Trish. Again, lots of stamping. Very, very pretty little card, a little thank you card. So I appreciate it, Trish. We love getting this in the mail. Absolutely beautiful. That was a lovely surprise. And then we have a Halloween card that we received from our friend Dana, and it's a shaker card. So, so cute. So thank you, Dana. It's awesome. She loves Halloween, and I knew immediately when I saw her name on the envelope that it was going to be a really fun card. This is adorable. This one came from my sweet friend Lisa Tweedle, and she just had the greatest time, she said, creating this card, and I can tell why, because it's just full of fun. Isn't that darling?
It is darling.
It's really, really cute. So thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it.
Nothing says fun like a hippo in a tutu.
Really cute. And then this one, I think we're starting into some birthday cards now. This is one that is an accordion fold. It's similar to what we did last week, but it's an accordion fold, and it is made with that beautiful, why can't I think right now?
It's a
Countryside
corners or
Countryside Inn. Countryside Corner is the stamp set. Countryside Inn Designer Series paper. It folds out like this from Jan and Ronnie. Oh my goodness, it is stunning, y'all. It's stunning. Such a beautiful card. I love that. So the accordion folds out. Lots of opportunity to show off that pretty, pretty paper, and it is beautiful paper. Whoop, did I do that right? So that's an accordion fold from Jan. Thank you, Jan and Ronnie. I love it. And then this beautiful card, let me look. I'm pretty sure I know who this one's from, Donna. Yes. This one got yesterday for my birthday from my sweet, sweet friend, Donna Fenton. And look how lovely, how detailed, just a beautiful job. Such a stunning card. I love all the layers and all the detail to this. Really, really pretty. Thank you, Donna. Now, I did get a couple of cards from friends at work, and of course, these are not handmade, but look how cute that is. And we have a stamp. It's retired now, but it was like, thanks a bunch, that had a cute little girl on it, but I would have never thought to like put it way over on the side. I love looking at just regular cards that you can purchase in the store and kind of seeing ideas where things are positioned, that kind of stuff. So there's another cute little card. Had a really fun birthday. This is one, we've got a birthday balloon set in our annual catalog, and you could certainly do something exactly like this. Really cute, really fun, sparkly too. And then last, I got a little gift from my friend Mary White, and it is perfect. Look at this. Such a cute little sign that I'm going to be able to put in my craft room. I'll have to find a spot for it. You may have to hang it up for me.
Okay.
So cute. And then Mary also made an accordion fold card similar to what we did last week on Facebook Live. That was last week, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. And it folds out. Now, this was a paper that we had in celebration probably about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer. And I remember on the first Facebook Live that I did when we got the paper, I said, this is just really not my aesthetic. This is just not paper that I'm super crazy about. And Mary very quickly showed me I was wrong because it's beautiful. So thank you, Mary. And the purple is kind of her signature color too, isn't it?
Yes,
Such
it
a
is.
pretty card. Love this accordion fold. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you create a card that has a mirror image, you know we would love to see it. So drop it in the comments here, message it to us. We love showing you different techniques and things. So if you have any questions about something, you want to see something demonstrated, we'd be happy to do that for you. Okay?